Hello and welcome to Update Novi. I'm your host, Cheryl Walsh-Malloy, and with me today is the Honorable Mayor Bob Gatt and our friend and city partner, proud city partner. We are extremely proud that you are here and all you do for us. What is your title? General Manager?
Yep.
Of 12 Oaks Mall, Dan Jones. Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
So, and I know that was like a long intro, but you are one of the premier community partners, have been for as long as I've been here, so that's at least 40 years I've been here.
You've been here 40 years?
Wow.
Wow.
No, 17 years. And you probably came just right before me, right?
Actually been here almost, it'll be 16 years.
Oh, so we came around the same
so
time.
Really close, yeah.
So, and since that time, you've been a great community partner, and I think are the driving force for keeping 12 Oaks the premier mall in Michigan. We won't talk about any other malls because we truly know in Novi that it is the premier shopping destination for people around the state.
No, we're shopping center still going strong, and happy to be here in Novi. Still a great location. The market continues to grow and prosper. So it was a great thought many years ago when somebody decided on this location for sure.
You do know the history because it was supposed to be in Farmington Hills.
That's correct.
Yeah, I have heard that story.
And their city council
They didn't want it there.
Didn't want it.
12 in Halstead, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So they came
They came
3
a couple
miles east
couple
or
miles-
west?
that's
West, sorry, and west, a couple miles west, and here we are.
Yeah.
You know, that was 40 plus years ago.
We opened in 1977.
Yep.
Yeah.
41 years.
And I was here for that.
That's what I said.
yeah.
40 plus. Did
Yeah.
you hear me? 40 plus
Yeah.
years ago.
And really, and I've said this before, but this mall really was the impetus that made Novi.
It is.
Without this mall, I don't know what Novi would be today.
It was, and I think it still is. We love to tout our great schools and Suburban Collection Showplace, world-class health care. But when you ask anybody from 20 miles away from Novi, what's Novi?
12 Oaks Mall.
It's 12 Oaks Mall.
No, it's definitely the catalyst for a lot of different things, for sure.
So, tell us about some of the exciting things. We just talked off camera that you had a really good Thanksgiving weekend. So
Yep.
for those people that think that they're going to sit and just do their online shopping, that's not the case. I heard parking lots were full. The roadways
Yep.
here were challenged a little bit, which is a good and bad thing.
Sure.
We love to hear that they're challenged because that means you're full. So you said you had a good holiday weekend. What are some of the new and exciting things other than the jolly old man himself you guys have for the holidays?
Sure. Well, we've opened a lot of new stores lately. Our new Kendra Scott store, Lolly and
Love
Pops,
Kendra
La
Scott.
Senza. We just opened the North Face, and just opened a 2-level H&M store, which has men's, women's, children's in it now. So, our store construction continues to move forward. We've got a lot of new things here at the shopping center, and like you said, great crowds to start the holiday season, and we expect that to continue throughout.
I think one of the interesting facts whenever you and I chat, I'm always like, what's new, what's going on, is the occupancy. Mm-hmm. Your retail, I don't know what you call it, if you call it storefront or retail occupancy. To me, it always is shocking. What is the number?
Yeah, I mean, we're full right now.
You're full.
Which is great.
We're full.
Either something's under construction or a store's open underneath.
So that's pretty amazing. From what you read in the papers and stuff, to me, that right there tells the story. That the storefront act is they're full.
The papers paint a bleak picture of malls now and into the future. In fact, I know several people, a couple that are on councils, keep hinting that the mall's in trouble. That's not true, is it?
Well, certainly.
This mall. Let's talk about 12 Oaks
Yeah,
Mall.
like 12 Oaks for sure. I mean, we've got a great leasing team and a great company that owns the shopping center that continues to invest, on a daily basis. So, we've been able to keep it fresh and updated throughout its history. We've been able to keep new merchants always cycling in and out. From our perspective, the center is still, continues to prosper, and we expect that to continue.
Great.
Expanded hours for the holidays?
Yeah, a little bit. We start really kind of pushing it out in a couple of weeks. We
Okay.
always direct people to our shop12oaks.com
Okay.
website for accurate holiday hours, but we bump them a little bit earlier, a little bit later.
Okay.
Once we get in past the first week of December.
Okay, it's right around the corner
Right
already.
around December or Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think of interesting note, and I don't know if it's public knowledge. Is it public knowledge about the restaurants that are coming, or can I say that now or no?
I think you can. You already
Can I
said
say
it.
that? Okay, I
Whoops.
said it.
No, we've
Well,
got,
it's exciting because I think when Max and Irma's went out,
Yep.
it left a little void.
Sure.
And I mean, I know my husband and I would bop in there every once in a while, and I'd run in, grab some things. He'd wait, and just sit and wait.
Yep.
Have a
And wait some more.
Wait some more. But and it left a little void, which was nice. And now you've got two new, where Olga's and Max and Irma's.
Yep. So yeah, right now under construction we've got SEDONA TAPHOUSE,
Which is exciting.
Yep, and that should open the first quarter of 2019.
Are they in Troy right now?
They are in Troy, right on Big Beaver.
We don't say that word
I'm sorry.
on our
They're in that other
show.
city
I went up and
east
had
of
lunch
us.
just to try it out
Okay.
a few weeks
And?
ago, and a great menu
Okay.
and great beer selection, great craft cocktails. Not that I had those during lunch, but
Okay.
but ultimately it should be a great addition not only to 12 Oaks but the city of Novi.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then just right across the hall from it, we'll start construction after the first of the year on Breakers Korean Barbecue.
Breakers Korean Barbecue.
And sushi. So
Okay.
so that should be a nice add to the
Is
community.
that a chain too? Is that a
There are a few of them, but
Okay.
it's
Local?
real growing. Nope, it's actually based out of Georgia, but
Georgia? Okay.
But they'll put a local spin on it. So yeah, we're excited to get that one underway as well. So that entry point between JCPenney and Macy's, where you come into the mall, but have two nice restaurants,
Beautiful.
nice patios out
But
there and
just-
everything. So it really should add to the complexity of the shopping center.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
And I do know that the other restaurants here are doing extremely well. The one and only still in Michigan, Cheesecake Factory,
Cheesecake Factory. There's
still has
still
a 2
wait.
to 3 hour wait at nights and
Yep.
weekends.
Yeah,
So
they haven't missed a beat. They've been open for a little over 5 years now.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
2013. So
Okay.
yeah, they continue to do great, and day in and day out, the customer loves having the restaurant
That's
here.
that's all good.
If you can't find it in Novi, you don't need it.
That's right. Yeah, I agree.
True.
Anything else you want to update us on?
Now, like you said, we've got Santa's Flight Academy behind us. So for those that aren't familiar with it, it's a really interactive experience where there's about 12 different stations where people can interact kind of prior to seeing the big man himself. So it's been a real popular destination for our customers, and everybody seems to love it. So
Have you seen Santa yet this year?
I see him every day.
Have you been a good boy? That's
I've
the
been
question.
a great boy. That's
Okay.
one of the benefits of the job, you know.
And I think it was here, but I was reading something about a sensory Santa.
Yep. Yeah,
And
we-
that, to me, I mean, if that doesn't tug at your heart, and that says it all about this shopping center, the quality customer service. Can you share a little bit about
Sure.
that for people that don't know?
Yeah, we do a couple different things. The sensory Santa that you mentioned is really for kids that can't necessarily experience all the same things that others can as far as sights and sounds. So it's a very muted set where we just kind of transition some of the things off and out a little bit so that it's a little more doable for some of the kids that need it. So back to the website, I definitely push people, if they're interested, to go to the website to see when those dates might be. We also do pet photos, which is always fun, which is dogs and cats you can bring. You have to register ahead
There
of
you
time.
go.
It's right up my alley now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got our second
Oh my
one coming
gosh.
up this weekend. So, but yeah, it's always popular. It's usually sold out, and we find that people end up spending more for photos with their pets than they do for their kids. So.
That's the truth.
But it's a lot of fun. So.
That's the truth.
But those are great things, and not just looking out for the entire population, which is an awesome thing. And I think we preach and pride ourselves in Novi about being welcoming to all, and
Sure.
this is another testament to that. So.
No, we're happy to do it, and it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, but great way. It's great to see you guys out at the forefront of things like that. So, anything else, Mr. Mayor, before we let Mr. Jones go?
No, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work and efforts. You make Novi shine. So
Yeah.
thank you.
It's our pleasure. We're blessed to be here.
Yeah, well, we're blessed to have you here.
So, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and
Thank you.
a successful holiday season here in Novi.
Absolutely.
When you succeed, we all succeed, which
Sounds good.
keeps Mayor smiling, which makes my job much easier.
Happy to do it.
Oh, thanks, Dan. And stay tuned. When we come back, Mayor Gatt and I are going to update you on the latest happenings in and around our Novi community. Don't go away.
Novi's right in the center, and it's very accessible to everyone. So that is positive. It gives us the ability to tap all this talent pool around us. Man, within a mile of us, almost any direction that there's tons of stuff to do, and it's compelling, and it helps support the excitement.
The City of Novi, from our inception of our office, we've gone through multiple levels of renovation of our facility, and we've even added in extremely advanced and complex research and development laboratories. The City of Novi has been there every step of the way to not only advise us, but to help us work through the implementation process. So for us, it's pretty easy.
Hello and welcome back to Update Novi. We are here at the amazing, world-renowned,
Fabulous.
fabulous 12 Oaks Mall right in Novi.
It's all that.
It is all that, and you know what? It's good to hear earlier from Dan Jones, the general manager, how well the mall's doing. I mean, think about this. All the stuff that we hear in the paper, or read in the paper, we don't hear in the paper.
We don't hear in the paper. Unless we have a book. I suppose we could. They have
that we
audio
see
newspaper.
in the paper or hear paints a real gloomy picture of
It
retail.
does.
But to hear that our mall is fully occupied. If you wanted to open a store today,
You could not do it.
You couldn't do it.
No, I don't care what product you want to sell. And I don't know if you drove around, well, you were out of town on Thanksgiving, but I wasn't. You couldn't get near this place. It was
Which is a good sign. That's
Black
all
Friday,
good.
I mean,
Black Friday, but that's a good sign, you know.
Oh, it's a great sign.
And we're here, you know, in the middle, late afternoon, and there's people coming around and doing their photos with Santa.
Yeah.
So it's all good. So anybody that has any worriedness about the mall, it's here. It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. No, it won't. Some malls around the country may disappear, but not this one. This one is here. Yeah.
Okay, enough about
Okay.
this. Let's talk about Light Up the Night, which we won't really talk about. We'll just say it's coming.
It's coming soon.
And if you missed it, because by the time this is edited, but
If you missed it, you missed a big event. I mean, the big guy comes in from the North Pole.
we haven't even been to the event. But if you missed it, we know you missed a good event. That's good.
I think that was funny.
So that's good. Holidays.
Holidays are here.
Are a great time of year, obviously, in Novi, and a lot to be thankful for this year. A lot of road construction, a lot of new businesses. The city, in my eyes, in your eyes, I think keeps prospering and doing very well, quality development. But next year is going to be like the penultimate of years.
We have a lot of big projects coming.
Well, I wasn't even thinking that.
Oh.
I was thinking,
Oh, no, the next year. Oh, I know what you're getting
it's going to
at.
be a golden jubilee.
A golden year. It's going to be, Novi's been around for 50 years.
50 years.
The city of Novi.
Which is important because a lot of people say 50 years, Novi was founded, and Novi was founded in the late 1800s.
Sure.
Damon behind the camera probably knows the exact date because the poor guy's eyes have glossed over and just having to research for some projects we're doing. But it was founded in the late 1800s or so.
It was.
But it operated as a village up until the late 1960s, and in 69, a township, I'm sorry, a village, then a township.
Exactly.
It was a village.
It was a village, then a township, right.
And when our forefathers decided that it needed to incorporate.
Yes.
And a lot of that just, people probably go, why? An annexation took place. I think
Well, that was before my time. I started with the city in 75, but right before my time, part of Novi became Wixom. And part of Novi became
Northville.
Yeah, so we were losing parts of our city, important parts. Wixom became the Ford plant.
The Ford plant.
And for years,
they flourished from,
Yeah, so.
From the tax revenue, et cetera, right?
Right, exactly.
So anyways, 1969, Novi incorporated as a city, and in 2019, here we are 50 years later. And we are going to celebrate all year long.
It's going to be a fun year.
It is going to be a fun year. We've got the Tigers Caravan is coming to Novi in January, which is
Do you know who's
super cool.
coming?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you because if it's nobody good, you might not show up.
Oh, I'll show up. They're all good.
Okay.
I just say that.
Costanza?
Pardon me?
I think the operations guy, somebody, Costanza? Is
George Costanza, yeah. He's the executive to the executive.
Executive, yeah.
Yeah, he's the assistant traveling secretary, actually. I told George Costanza, I said, change your uniforms, make them cotton, because they breathe better. I don't know.
So anyways,
story.
nobody else thinks that's funny but
No.
us. But we will know in a couple weeks who's actually coming.
Okay.
I can tell you that it's not one of the small stops. We are the larger of the stops.
Okay.
So there's going to be about 20 people.
Where are they going to be? At the Civic Center?
At the Novi Civic Center, yep,
Okay.
at 3:45 on a Thursday, January 24th.
Now, if one of them are a pitcher, can I show them a couple things?
Sure, I think we can arrange that because you are actually going to be on stage with them.
Good.
Welcoming them, and I think they're going to present you with something for the city.
That would be wonderful.
So that's going to happen, and that's going to kick off the year. And then on February 11th, which is a Monday, a city council meeting, the entire community is invited from 6 to 8. We're doing
cake?
community. We're having cake. We're having food. Our dear friends at Epic.
From
Suburban,
6 to 8?
From 6 to 8. Epic.
Council meeting starts at 7.
It's going to be a really little one.
A really little council meeting?
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
And the whole thought would be that you're just going to do a proclamation recognizing the
Right.
50th year, etc.
And then we'll go back and party in the lobby or in the atrium.
Yeah, celebrate. Let's not say party. Let's say celebrate.
Some people say party, some
Party
people
like
say
it's
celebrate.
1999, not 2019.
Party like it's 1969.
There you go.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Woodstock was in 69.
I was supposed to go to Woodstock. I didn't know it was Woodstock, though. I was going to go to some concert in New York. That's a true story.
Okay.
I didn't go.
We'll talk about that later.
I had long hair.
So 50th anniversary is coming up, and the calendar is going to come out, which is people will get it in their mailboxes by the time this is edited any day now. And it is a historical calendar, nothing like we've ever done before. So
Cool.
I hope you like it.
I'm sure we'll all love it.
I hope everybody does. So
Everything you do is such good work. Thank you for all your efforts.
It's because of this.
Well, we got a great team. We got a great team at City Hall.
Yes, we
have
do.
a great team on City Council.
Yep.
Everybody's working together to make Novi the greatest city in the United States of America.
You know what? And before we end this segment, because I know their eyes are rolling, we have not met and
I'm Bob.
chatted
Oh,
since you lost a council member, and now we have a new face on council. So for anyone that maybe keeps up, I want to say, Councilmember Roble, who passed away in October, was a big supporter of our efforts on cable. And
Well, more than that.
but for me,
Wayne
I think
Roble,
for
yeah.
us in our communications team, he was very instrumental in getting the studio started, etc. So that was near and dear to my heart. You obviously worked with him on many other levels.
Well, he was a friend, first of all, and then a colleague, and he was a giver. Wayne was a very unique man. I mean, he was the kind of guy that didn't have many enemies, People liked Wayne from both sides of the aisle, so to speak, even though we're not partisan. But he battled cancer for a long time, and he suffered a lot, too, and I'm really sad to see that he's no longer with us,
So we continue to keep his wife Debbie and family who live in Novi in our thoughts and prayers.
And the city charter dictates what happens after that. And so we had to move forward, and 11 people came out to interview to take over Wayne's seat for the next year, and we unanimously appointed Ramesh Verma to fill the seat for 1 year. So congratulations, Ramesh.
Yep. And then Councilmember Markham. Congratulations to her. She was elected to the County Commission.
Commission. She's on the Board of Commissioners now. She will take office in January. I believe that she'll be leaving Novi after the first meeting in December. And then we're going to be faced with another decision to appoint somebody.
Another council member.
Just for 1 year, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, interesting time. I mean, great times. A lot of change. Change. Some people don't like change, but change is good. It is. Gwen has been wonderful on council and had a lot of things that were near and dear to her heart. She's done very good things in Novi, and she will continue that work for Novi at the county level. It's not just that she's leaving Novi; she's going on, and it's good to see so many people get their start in Novi and then have higher aspirations and move on to higher office, which is a very good thing.
Yeah.
And it's great for Novi to have somebody represent us on that level, keeping an eye on what's going on at home and looking out for Novi's interests at a bigger,
A higher level.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
So, all good things to come. So, with that, let's wind out the year. This is our last show. You will see us you won't. I was going to say they're going to see us on Light Up the Night because we're going to be on Facebook Live, but this won't be edited then. So.
Well, if you've missed Light Up the Night, you missed something spectacular. Just so you know that. I think I saw a reindeer fly that night. I'm just telling you. I think I did.
Good deal.
Okay.
Either that or you're watching Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas.
And you too. And happy holidays.
Yep.
Not everybody celebrates Christmas, and to those who don't, happy whatever you celebrate. But this is a good time of the year.
It is a great.
This is a good time of the year.
Good stuff. Good.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Novi community, for all the gifts that you bring to our Novi and for your support of your city, our city, throughout the year.
Our Novi.
Yep, and on behalf of Mayor Gatt and the rest of City Council and City Administration, we truly do wish you the happiest of holidays, and as Mayor said, whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah, Diwali just passed, but
Kwanzaa.
Christmas, Kwanzaa, we wish you and your family the very best holiday season and a very, very happy new year in 2019. Until next time, take care.